Paper Girls, the new comic book series from creator Brian K. Vaughan, began filming this weekend in Chicago. We spent an entire day on set checking out the production. We took lots of video, lots of photos. We're going to show all of that to you, plus a little bit of really, really cool extras. So stick around. This is Chuckload of Comics. Hey guys, welcome back to a very special edition of Chuckload of Comics, your source for the geeky headlines, the nerdy news, everything happening in the world of fandom over the past 7 days. We break it down for you right here on YouTube and, of course, at the much larger chuckloadofcomics.com. If this is your first time to the show, take a second, click that subscribe button, join us here every single week for a breakdown of all the manna from heaven, all the nerdy news that drops constantly that you may have missed right here on YouTube. And, of course, at chuckloadofcomics.com. So, today we are talking about the Brian K. Vaughan Amazon Prime series, Paper Girls. Check it out. Chicago's historic Music Box Theater played host today to one of the most anticipated new comic book shows of the year, Brian K. Vaughan's Paper Girls, and we spent the day on set checking it out. The comic Paper Girls, which is being adapted into a series over at Amazon Prime, began filming this month in and around the Chicagoland area, kind of the whole Midwest. If you've ever read the book, you know it has a very Midwesty vibe. So they're shooting all over Chicago over the next few weeks. We spent the better part of the day baking in the sun, standing on South Fork outside the Music Box Theater, seeing what we could see from the production. Really quickly, though, if you've never been to Chicago, if you've never been to the Music Box Theater, you got to check it out. It's Chicago's oldest movie house, still in operation. It comes complete with an organist who plays the organ live for the audience before every feature. The main room has a stage and a red curtain in front of the screen. It's the coolest place in the world. It's on a street called Southport, and if you notice from these photos, Southport was transformed into the 4th of July. Also, crews were seen unloading some 1980s movie posters. We saw them unloading a poster for The Shining. I saw them unloading posters for 2001: A Space Odyssey. So they were totally tricking out the Music Box to be a 1980s film house. And if you were paying really close attention, you'd notice all the cars on the street line were like 1980s vehicles, and they all came complete with Ohio license plates, which I thought was pretty cool. I noticed that, and I was like, oh my god, you guys thought of everything. It's the kind of thing that would never even show up in a shot, but you know what? They thought of it, and I noticed it. Spotted one of the Paper Girls on set, KJ, played by Fina Straza. Here she is setting up for a rehearsal with some of the crew, some of the extras. I liked that they were wearing face masks. Everybody on the production was fully masked up, even though it was an outdoor production. So big props to you, the folks over at Amazon. So here she is, Fina Straza. This is her actually walking through her rehearsals. She was just kind of walking along the track dolly, and the camera was following her. And then a little later, that was just a rehearsal shot right there. But a little later, we actually saw the actual shot that's going to be in the show. Here it is, KJ crossing the street into the Music Box Theater. Looks really, really cool. You spend a long time standing around waiting for one shot of just somebody crossing the street. But hey, Fina, you crushed it. So after they shot this scene, the production did move inside the theater. It was a closed set, so we were forced to be outside. But some of our friends also spent some time on a completely different set here in the Chicagoland area. And if you're wondering what happened to where's all the footage of the girls on their bikes, well, our friends over at Paper X Girls on Instagram caught some really great stuff as production was set up like right on their suburban street, like right outside their house, which is really, really cool. So check out over on Instagram, go to @PaperXGirls if you're a fan. They got tons of photos. Here they are setting up, they're on their street, but they transformed it into Halloween. You know, it's the middle of July in Chicago, but they tricked out everybody's house with Halloween decorations, Halloween costumes. She said they even peppered some dead leaves around. You remember they did that in the original Halloween movie? Just to kind of give it that fall vibe in the Midwest. So that was really, really cool. She also got some really great footage from what, if you read the comics, you know is the beginning of the book, showing the girls on their paper route at night. So if you're wondering, where's the girls on their bikes, be sure to head over to @PaperXGirls on Instagram. She has got tons of great photos, tons of great videos that they shot. So if you're unaware of what Paper Girls is and kind of what the story is about, well, here's a little bit of a breakdown. The comic follows the story of four 12-year-old girls. They're newspaper delivery girls. Their names are Erin, Mac, KJ, and Tiffany. It's set in Stony Stream, which is a fictional suburb of Cleveland, Ohio. While they're out delivering papers on the morning after Halloween, the town is struck by an invasion from a mysterious force from the future. The girls are now unwittingly caught up in a conflict between two warring factions of time travelers. It's by Brian K. Vaughan. If you're fans of Saga, who isn't a fan of Saga, you got to check out Paper Girls. The art by Cliff Chang, I believe his name is. I don't have that in front of you, but I'm pretty sure it's Cliff Chang. Is absolutely awesome. The coloring is amazing. The story's awesome. The show on Amazon Prime does not have an official release date yet, but seeing as how they're filming it right now, I wouldn't expect we're going to see it until 2022. So there you go, guys. Expect, now that they're shooting, you're probably going to see a lot of photos, a lot of videos popping up online. So that's what we got, guys. Please take a second, click the subscribe button, join us here every week for all the nerdy news. If you're a Paper Girls fan, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment. Let's start the conversation going, man. So yeah, I'm rambling. So until next time, without further ado, have a fantastic week, guys. We will see you here next time, right here on Chocolate Comics. Have a wonderful weekend.